Good morning everyone. Today we discuss about fluid connective tissue. Fluid connective tissue, it is a liquid type of connective tissue. It consists of cells and matrix. Cells and matrix. Fibers are absent in matrix. Fibers are absent in matrix because cells do not produce fibers. Cells do not produce fibers and ground substance. Fluid connective tissue includes blood and lymph. Fluid connective tissue includes blood and lymph. Blood. Blood is a red colored, opaque and slightly alkaline fluid. Blood is a red colored, opaque and slightly alkaline fluid. Study of blood is called hematology. Study of blood is called hematology. This blood is transported to different parts of the body by cardiovascular system. Blood includes plasma and formed elements. Plasma occupies 55% and formed elements occupies 45%. Next, plasma. Plasma is a fluid matrix of blood. It is a straw-colored viscous fluid. It consists of 90 to 92% of water, and 6 to 8% of proteins, and other substances are salts, gases, nutrients and wastes are present in the plasma. Proteins occupies 6 to 8% in the blood. These are albumin, globulins, fibrinogen, prothrombins. These are formed from liver. Albumin is the smallest protein of the blood plasma and more abundant protein of the plasma. It creates the colloidal osmotic pressure. It means it is extracellular fluid, it is blood. The plasma enters into the extracellular fluid, enters into the cells. It is called extracellular fluid, and then extracellular fluid enters into this extracellular fluid returns into the blood. It is caused by colloidal osmotic pressure. Albumin creates colloidal osmotic pressure. This pressure causes return the extracellular fluid into the blood. Deficiency of albumin causes edema. Deficiency of albumin causes edema. Edema means fluids accumulates in the tissues due to lack of albumin. Important. Albumin causes colloidal osmotic pressure. This pressure causes return to the extracellular fluid into the blood. When deficiency of albumin causes edema, edema means accumulation of fluid in the tissues. Next, globulins. Globulins are three types: alpha, beta, and gamma globulins. Alpha globulins and beta globulins are transporters. Alpha globulins and beta globulins are act as transporters. These transport various substances. And gamma globulin is a antibody. Gamma globulin is a antibody. It is also called immunoglobulin. Immunoglobulin. It is also called immunoglobulins. Alpha, beta, and gamma. These globulins are derived from liver and lymph organs, lymph nodes. Globulins are derived from liver and lymph nodes. Alpha beta globulins involves in the transport mechanism, and gamma globulins involves in the immune mechanism, response immune system. Alpha beta globulins derived from liver and gamma globulins are derived from lymph organs, lymph nodes. Fibrinogen and prothrombin. These are fibrinogen and prothrombins are clotting factors. Generally, blood does not clotting in the blood vessels because inactive fibrinogen and prothrombins are present in the plasma. Totally, plasma proteins act as acid-base buffers. Totally, plasma proteins act as acid-base buffers. These maintain 7.4. These maintain blood pH 7.4. 7.4. Important. Blood pH is 7.4. It is maintained by plasma proteins. Next, salts. Salts of the blood plasma are bicarbonates, chlorides, phosphates of sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. And gases. Next, gases. Gases are present in the plasma. Nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, enzymes, and hormones. These are also present in the plasma. And the waste materials. These are formed by the end product of metabolic activities. These also present in the plasma. Next, formed elements. These are WBC, RBC, and platelets. These are formed in the lymph nodes and bone marrow. They come to lie in the plasma. So these are called formed elements. Formed elements are not derived from plasma. These are derived from lymph nodes and bone marrow. They come to lie in the plasma. So these are called formed elements. Formed elements are leukocytes, erythrocytes, platelets. Formation of blood cell is called hemopoiesis. Formation of blood cells is called hemopoiesis or hematopoiesis. In early embryonic stage, the hemopoietic organs are yolk sac. In early embryonic stage, the hemopoietic organ is yolk sac mesoderm. Later, liver and spleen are temporary hemopoietic organs. Late embryonic stage and after delivery, the hemopoietic organ is bone marrow, red bone marrow. Red bone marrow is the primary site of hemopoietic organ. Hemopoiesis organ. Next, RBC or erythrocytes. The shape of mammal erythrocyte is round and biconcave shape. Round and biconcave shape. This is biconcave shape. Nucleus is absent. In mammals. Biconcave shape helps for the increase the surface area for exchange of gases. In camels and llama, the nucleus shape is oval or elliptical. In camels and llamas, the RBC shape is oval or elliptical. It is more advantageous in these animals because it is easily flow in the thick blood during dehydration. Next, the diameter of RBC is 7.8 millimicrons. The number of RBC for cubic millimeter of blood is 5.5 millions to 5 millions in man, and females 5 millions to 4.5 millions. The number of RBC for cubic millimeter of blood in man is 5.5 millions to 5 millions. In females 5 millions to 4.5 millions. The decreased number of RBC is called erythrocytopenia. Erythrocytopenia means decreased number of RBC. Decreased number of RBC is called erythrocytopenia. Abnormal increased number of RBC is called polycythemia. Abnormal increase of RBC is called polycythemia. Shortage of oxygen in the blood stimulates the kidney. Kidney to release erythropoietin. Erythropoietin stimulates the bone marrow to produce more number of RBC. Important, erythropoietin. Shortage of oxygen in the blood stimulates the kidney to produce erythropoietin. Erythropoietin stimulates the red bone marrow to release more RBC. The maturation of RBC depends on the B12 vitamin and folic acid. Maturation of RBC depends on the B12 vitamin and folic acid. Deficiency of B12 vitamin causes pernicious anemia. Pernicious anemia. Pernicious anemia. In pernicious anemia, the blood cells are immature blood cells and large size blood cells are released into the blood. These blood cells contains nucleus. Deficiency of B12 vitamin causes pernicious anemia. Deficiency of folic acid causes megaloblastic anemia. Megaloblastic anemia. In megaloblastic, the RBCs are larger in size. In mammals, the RBC is surrounded by plasma membrane. This plasma membrane is more permeable to exchange of gases. The RBC, in RBC, nucleus and other cell organelles are absent in RBC in the stage of reticulocyte stage. In reticulocyte stage, the nucleus and other cell organelles are lost. Reticulocyte stage is one of the developmental stage of the RBC. Important. Reticulocyte stage. The nucleus and other cell organelles are lost in the reticulocyte stage. The cytoplasm of RBC contains hemoglobin. Hemoglobin contains 4 polypeptide chains and 4 heme molecules. 4 polypeptide chains, 2 alpha and 2 beta chains are present. The center of each heme molecules contains one ferrous ion. Each hemoglobin molecules can carry average 4 oxygen molecules. In healthy persons, every 100 ml of blood carries 12 to 16 grams of hemoglobin. In healthy persons, every 100 ml of blood contains 12 to 16 grams of hemoglobin. The lifespan of RBC is 120 days. The worn-out cells enters into the liver and spleen. Liver and spleens are graveyard. Of RBC. Liver and spleen are graveyard of RBC. The erythroclastic organs of RBCs are liver and spleen. Liver and spleens are erythroclastic organs. Hematocrit value. The percentage of total volume occupied by RBC. The percentage of total volume occupied by RBC is called hematocrit value. This plasma is formed elements. The percentage of total volume occupied by RBC is called hematocrit value. It is buffy coat. It contains platelets and WBC. It is 1%. Remaining 99% is occupied by RBC. 99% is in hematocrit value. The 99% of is occupied by RBC and remaining 1% occupies by platelets and WBC.